We never made a big deal about it. The Lakers never made a big deal about the Celtics not shaking their hand. The Celtics never made a big deal about the Lakers not shaking their hand. Philadelphia never made a big deal about. Mark, I never heard y'all make a big deal about, the Celtics didn't shake your hand. The only team in history that is still talked about today. Oh, they didn't shake our hand. Dude, y'all won 6 championships. You won 6. And you still hung up on didn't nobody shake your hand. Come on, man.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Isaiah Thomas. Probably the best point guard in history under 6'3". Let's get it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the CMC Show, Candid, Melanin Conversations. I'm your host, Anthony Stewart, and as you saw from the intro, that is the legendary Isaiah Thomas on the Mark Jackson Show. If you haven't seen that video, or that interview, I should say, it is worth a watch. It's very entertaining. They touch on some serious points, like Isaiah's health right now. But it's very entertaining, and you guys should, if you haven't, you should definitely go check it out. But they touch on some things that I've been saying about the NBA for a while now, some of the problems that I see going on. And I'm going to play some clips where they are discussing what I have been saying outside of the three-point shooting, that fiasco, that mess, and load management, that mess. But outside of those two things that I've been saying is wrong with the NBA.
I want to know both of your thoughts on the changes to the All-Star game. It's going to be a new format. I don't know if you guys are both privy to it. If not, I can explain it. But if so, give me your thoughts.
Oh, and this guy's body language, right away. Do I even have to answer?
I go ahead.
Just saying, what made the NBA and professional sports special is that the guys at the park can't do it. Now, all game is trying to emulate what they're doing on the streets, what they're doing at the YMCA, what they're doing at the... That's not how we... When you become a pro, they aspire to do what you do. We got it all backwards in the NBA right now. We trying to take it back to the park, how we used to play as kids. And the kids are saying, no, we trying to be like y'all in the NBA. And the NBA say, no, we want to be like y'all in the park. And the kids are saying, all right, well, I play NBA 2K then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we all the same.
I happen to agree with Isaiah. Not because we're both Midwest boys. Him being from Chicago, me being from Gary, Indiana. Not because of that. How about we do this? How about we listen to a New York guy? Let's listen to see what Mark Jackson says.
You're 100% right. My problem is, if you, and I hate to sound like an old school, old head, like get off my lawn type guy, but if we went to the All-Star game, it was East versus West. You're going to have Magic, Bird, Jordan, Isaiah having the discussion. We're going to compete. We're going to put on a show. The greatest players in the world, they're setting the standard. And the rest of us are going to abide by that standard. And we're going to compete, whether it's the All-Star game or it's Midsummer Night's Madness. It could be the middle of the summer. We know there's a certain period of time we're going to put on a clinic, but then it's going to be like, okay, time to put the kids to bed. We're going to play and compete at a high level. My problem in today's game is, if you have the All-Star game, I can go get the highest jumping, most athletic dude in the streets, and he can get 40 in today's All-Star game because he's going to catch lobs and he's going to get dunks. and he's a fool if he thinks he can compete with those guys. But we're allowing it to be a sideshow instead of a platform where the best in the world put on a performance.
So what's Isaiah and Mark talking about? What is it? It's player leadership. There hasn't been any player leadership in the NBA in a while. What, 20 years now? Well, how about 22 years to be exact? There's no player leadership. He talked about, Mark just said, Magic, Isaiah, Jordan, Bird, Dr. J. He didn't mention some of the other names, but he said they would get together and say, we are going to compete. That's player leadership. That's what's missing in today's game. And that's why the ratings have plummeted. That's why nobody wants to watch, because if they had player leadership, all the other stuff wouldn't be happening. So then your boy Isaiah takes a shot at LeBron. And not just at LeBron, but he takes a shot at the other players in the league. And when he talks about a 40-year-old still being a top 15 player, to me, what he's saying is that the league is so damn weak that a 40-year-old is still one of your best players. Check this out.
I mean, Mark, when you was 25 years old, if a guard was playing against you and he was 38, what would you have done to that guard?
It's on. It's on.
See what I'm saying?
It's on.
We got 25-year-olds. LeBron James, I love him to death. He's great, done everything but dude is 40. I'm just saying. If I'm 22 and I'm playing against a 40-year-old, dude, he got no shot. He got the only thing. Remember them old cats used to walk out on the floor, Mark, and they say, "Hey, man, take it easy on me tonight." Right?
That's right.
Hey, man,
That's
take
right.
it easy on me tonight. Right? We got 40-year-olds who they top 15 in the league. It's crazy.
The 40-year-olds we knew just came on the park like, let me get a shot. They just wanted one shot. They wasn't the best player on the court. They just wanted one shot. And then they went and sat down. Today, they're dominant.
Dominant. And what they was, slow down, young fella. Remember that? Remember that?
Of course.
Isaiah said, if a 40-year-old is playing against me and I'm 22, he got no chance. No chance. That's true. That shit is true. But these guys, they got all this deference for a 40-year-old. Man, it's crazy. But anyway, go check out that interview. It's pretty good. It's entertaining. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.